Hey, what's up, my fellow people? Welcome to Donkeycast. Episode. We've kind of lost count at this point. We haven't done it so often. Not for that, I have to apologize. But we have most of the cast here and a guest to fill in for the one that's missing. Say hello to Warmind, our guest for today.
Hello, I'm Warmind. I'm filling in for the thigh high man himself, Diddley.
Okay, let's. As you all know, I am the guest. I'm not the guest. I am the host or supposed host of this Donkey Ming, or you may know me as Canon at this point.
I go by many names. The most I used to go by the last one was Susie, and now I'm Kirigiri.
Okay, now
Called him Gandhi.
Hi, I'm Sikorsky. I am the only person here who hasn't changed their name.
Now a dumpster.
Now, you all know me as Dumpster, but I've changed my name constantly. Taka, now it's fucking Celestial Ludenberg or some shit.
Yeah, except your actual one is I lost another fucking bet, and your profile picture is something that I won't say on here because yeah,
I have a
Yeah,
bad
to
record
really-
with bets.
Yeah,
Yes,
he-
you
yeah, yeah. It's an African trap.
You really shouldn't take bets then.
Yeah, this is what I get for betting on fucking anime.
What do you mean betting
Yeah.
on anime?
Yeah.
He
It was
bet
a
it on
bet
he
over
bet it on
whether
a certain thing
it was a
happening
bet.
in
It was a bet that he proposed with, I think it was Senko-san in some anime stepping on the main protagonist's face, or just on him in general.
Of course, you had to go into detail. Diddley bet it. I made a bet with Diddley. Diddley said that I would have to change my profile picture to what it is on my other thing.
Wait,
If
so you bet that she wouldn't step on what's his name?
yes, I did.
I
bet-
remember that happens that way.
and Diddley obviously won because he saw the show before.
Yeah, he told me that he didn't watch that much into it and thus didn't reach a part that had that yet. He fucking lied. He confessed it. He lied.
See,
So
this is why you don't trust people when they
Wait, that just
mention
means
that.
the bet is invalid.
Wait,
Yeah, that
what do you-
does mean the bet is
oh
invalid.
yeah,
Because he lied to you.
Yeah, he lied to you. The bet is invalid.
right. Yeah.
Dude, this is a bro moment.
Bro.
But yeah, it's great to see all of you people again. It's been a while since we've actually recorded an episode.
Yeah.
And I think we did this we made the first episode 2 to 1 year ago. 2 years.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I just saw some of the oldest messages here being from 2018. But let's view the two topics that we have today. That being quarantine. How are you guys holding up in quarantine?
Bored. I'm really fucking bored. like
Continue.
it's basically I am incredibly bored to where I don't know what I'm doing. Exactly what I'm doing is just falling through my mind, and I don't care anymore. Yeah, sure, they're holidays, but it's really a blur. That's only it.
And me, I've been getting into political shit, considering the current quarantine and the whole virus that caused it, COVID-19, has been very politicized and stuff like that. And it's kind of drawn me back into the whole political stream once more. Not even, considering it's also an election year.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, politics are interesting. This might
Joe Biden.
shut the fuck up. Oh yeah, right. There is a bet of that me and you put on Donkey.
Oh yeah, let's tell me about the bet.
Yes,
Yes.
Oh yes,
another bet that may end in my favor. So basically, I bet that Trump would win the presidential election, and he bet that Biden would. And then the loser has to listen to 10 hours of. I think it's like they don't stop coming and they don't
Yeah, they
stop.
don't stop coming. They don't stop
Yeah.
coming.
Yes.
I
And
hope you're
now
a fan
this
of
doesn't make.
I hope you're a fan of Smash Mouth.
Now you've made me fucking support Biden 2020, even though I despise him.
Well,
Yeah, exactly.
good luck. Good luck.
You're gonna need it. I
Dude,
highly doubt
even
Biden's
Biden
gonna
Biden
win.
supporters don't like Biden.
They like Biden because it's like he's not Trump, and that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the only reason.
this is gonna be me when when Warmind loses the bet. Obviously.
You can deal with it, Joe Biden.
Hell yeah.
No.
Any of my brothers voting for Biden 2020?
Biden.
Am I the
Nah,
only one here who
nah.
can legally vote?
I
No.
can
Yeah, I'm
wait.
pretty sure you are. Also,
No.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the
Wait,
white
I'm
person is gonna
19.
be
Where am I
me.
saying?
Me after I win
turned
the
19
bet,
in April.
and
Kirigiri
I
can.
think 19.
Yeah, Kirigiri can vote,
yeah,
but that's
yeah,
it.
right.
Funny.
Yo, so what I just posted is me after realizing I made Donkey become an unironic Biden 2020 supporter.
I would realistically be MAGA because that's the closest politician I have to my genuine beliefs. But
Yeah, actually, yeah. Speaking on that, this has just the past experiences with like political spectrums in general might actually cause me to write down something to just catalog what I actually am.
oh yes, I'm doing that too. It's the a manifesto I'm writing.
Yeah, I may start on that soon, but I actually need to fucking determine where I am.
Bro, just
Oh,
join quantum ideology. Just do what I do.
Yes, I remember that from like old Donkey Stand.
But
What?
I think you should begin with a political compass or like 8 values.
Fair enough. I think 8 values put me on monarchy,
No,
but
you
I
put
That
me
was
don't.
with
right
like
values,
right-wing
not 8
values.
values.
Yeah.
Dude, I hate those
Oh,
things. My roommate took that test like 6 different times, and like one of them, he got like, I'm trying to remember exactly
fucking
which ones he
homo
got.
patch.
He got like one that was like Indonesian, like it was like Indonesian theocracy or something like that, and he was like, "What is this? I don't even know what that means."
Indonesian theocracy. I believe you mean like Hex's fetish ideology.
Oh yeah. By the way, Hex is this guy. He loves Indonesian women.
Yeah, yeah, for the uninitiated.
I'm not. You two are not the. I mean, I've sort of also gotten back in the whole political scene. Sometimes it's just out of, I've read something and now I feel like fleshing out my politics. And canon stuff has also got me back in because I've talked about politics a lot more with him. So
Mhm.
I've I have two scrapped writings. One was a writing where I was going to talk about how PAX ruined the American political system, and I scrapped that and then I started writing something about what I believe the failure of the GOP is, but I scrapped that because I felt like that could work more as my own personal ideology, since it just sort of
Yeah.
realized, you know, what if it's clear that since I was sort of making demands that probably wouldn't really ever be accepted.
Mhm.
For me, I'm writing more about like a weird manifesto of what I believe in. I also thought of writing a manifesto or just a thesis on automation
Mhm.
and how we could mess up the American economy, not even the American economy, but the global economy, future they
Right.
could bring.
I do wanna write up like my own sort of manifesto, like a war mind manifesto, or insert my real name here that I think only Dumpster knows. Um, yeah, whatever. Like, I do want to write that about how I believe space travel would affect humans and stuff like that. Just actual put thoughts down on paper. And speaking on topic of your manifesto, Donkey,
Hmm.
if I remember correctly, you were gonna have a segment on the theory of Asianism that you
Yes.
can.
But we're not gonna talk about that here.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, good. Good. We're not going to talk about it. Good. I'm
It's a
glad.
bit too topical for right now.
Yes, true.
People
The
are
only good here.
ridiculous. Writing. People are writing fucking manifestos. What is wrong?
Yes! We're all bored.
Just watch
we're all
anime,
bored.
for the love of God.
Ew, no.
I mean, that's what me, Dumpster, and Diddley have been doing as of recently.
Yeah.
Fucking doing nothing and watching YouTube instead.
I've been writing.
Yes.
I've been doing homework basically non-stop for the past 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, I still need to do a couple fucking assignments.
Oh right, yeah. I just realized I have some writing to do with like Google Docs, custom settings, and the rules for that. One of which is a project that I haven't touched since like December of last year. And I'm scared to see it because I don't remember exactly why I quit working on it. Just that I had no motivation.
Like a
Oh,
project
shit.
for school, or just like a project that you had?
No, not for school. It's just a project that I've been doing on my own.
Okay. Because I have
If it was
like 6 of those. And I'm like, I should really finish like at least one of those before anything happens. But I'm like, maybe it's time to
Nah.
start another project.
Nah. Yeah. Oh, you're. Oh, right.
What?
I have a massive fucking table of contents
Lamau?
for that project laid out. And that's the reason I haven't wanted to do that.
I've been getting into some really esoteric shit.
Yeah.
Recently read the Manifesto of Futurism.
Futurism.
Yes, it's
Oh,
beautiful.
yeah, right. Recently, I've
Beautiful.
started watching like I think channel name is Nexpo. I've just recently started watching Magic or like down the rabbit hole,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff, since I find it rather interesting.
Yeah.
Fucking normies. I've been watching them since fucking 2015. They'll fucking kill you all.
Yeah. I've done something similar. I started watching Nexpo and other channels. I've started getting into more like disturbing shit. I'm very into the whole.
Yeah.
I'm very into creepy and disturbing shit now. You know, and
I
other
mean,
than
I
that.
just find like the internet mysteries and that kind of stuff rather interesting and just fun.
Yeah, it is.
Y'all ever watch Lemino?
Yeah,
The
What?
YouTuber, he used to be top 10 memes.
yeah. I remember him, fucking Mr.
Let me
Top
know.
10. Yeah, I
His
remember him. I
videos
used to
are
watch his
really
top
good
10
now.
sometime.
Like, really good. He
Oh,
did a video the other day on
right.
Dan Cooper. That guy who like took a $200,000 ransom from the American government and got
Yeah,
away
DB
with it.
Cooper. Yeah, DB
Yeah,
Cooper.
DB Cooper
yes.
in an airplane
Yeah, I
after
know.
jumping from an airplane.
Yes. Uh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I watched a video like a long while back, and I forget the channel though.
It wouldn't have been Lemino, because Lemino did this video a couple days ago, a couple days ago.
Yeah, of course.
But he has other videos too. Like he had one. It's not just that. It's not just stuff like that. He also did one on the, uh, on what is the name? The colony Roanoke, Roanoke colony. He had a video
Yeah,
on
I see it.
investigating that S
Oh,
symbol, the universal S. You know
mm,
the old
yeah,
one. You know the one that people draw all the time, but they don't know where it's from. Let's see. What
actually,
else
yeah,
has he done?
yeah. Uh, I think I saw the universal S symbol on my recommended today. I didn't watch it, but yeah,
I really
I think
recommend watching it.
Marvino. All right.
So,
Yeah,
so it
Luminous
seems.
pretty good.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
right.
he moved
I
away.
watched him. It was I watched him because of Cicada 3301.
Yeah, 3301 is one of the best videos he's done, I think.
Ah,
I watched something on Cicada 3301 a while back because I go into different phases where it's like I'm into creepy shit, then I'm into something else, and then I'm into creepy shit. But again,
I used to watch his top 10 shit.
yeah, I remember watching something about Cicada 3301. I find that whole thing very interesting because it's like mysterious. Like it
oh
could
yeah.
be like it could like there's a lot of theories about it. Like maybe it's a group of hackers, maybe it's some other shit. I think that it's either just some weird organization or it's a very elaborate alternate reality game.
Yeah, that's probably my opinion. It's just an elaborate alternate history game.
Let me pull up the next video that I just watched
Either that
about
or
it.
it's just an organization looking for really smart people.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was. I remember. I just watched the Nexpo's video on. It's Eratus.
Oh god,
On
Erotus.
honestly,
I was never able to understand Erotus.
Yeah, I don't think
Eratus seems to be, according to Nexpo at least, it seems to be some way of marketing for a label.
I suspect that's an alternate reality game because if you've noticed, all
Yeah.
of the accounts connected to it, all of the 4chan posts connected to it, is a lot of those posts are very close together. Like it just suddenly popped out of nowhere. Very
Yeah.
reminiscent of alternate reality games.
Yeah, I
Oh
just
yeah.
never got what the fuck Erotus was. I don't get the backstory around it. I don't get shit.
It seems to be just an elaborate ARG. That's like a fucking what am I thinking? Yeah, it's like it was built around a horror story on X that then prompted people to like search and find stuff, and then we eventually came up with like our current theories and such.
There's one missing link for Erotis that doesn't fit to me if it is an alternate reality game.
Hmm.
Why the fuck was that Jurassic Park fan channel, right? Why were they so paranoid? Because it's clear that they actually have a history beyond just an ARG. And they were like
Honest,
paranoid about the term Erotus. They were fucking terrified of it. They believed that it was actively targeting him and his family to take down their videos.
believe if it is an ARG and not anything special, like if it really isn't some big algorithm that's biding its way and being like Skynet, I believe he could have easily been an actor that, like, yes, yeah, his channel could have been real, but he could have been friends with the guy who made Eratus, and then like, yeah, his mother easily could have died, and then he went with the whole Eratus story in order to help his friend out with his complicated ARG that he thought was, hey, that's a pretty cool idea.
Maybe.
That's just my 2 cents on it. If like how he would fit in if it is an ARG.
I think that I've come to a conclusion that I remember, next post coming to in his own video where he's entirely unrelated. He just sort of got reined in.
Oh yeah, that. I don't know. I don't know. It seems too much of a like a fucking. Honestly, he seems too connected to just been reined in. Cause like, especially because of the way he acts and how he only started posting videos once Arata started going up. You know, like like immediately when it started getting popular and he was getting some views on it. That's when he released the next video and the next video.
I mean, to be fair, it makes sense considering his video where he's talking about some algorithm suddenly blew up with people claiming to know about it.
Yeah. Yeah. To
So it's like,
me that just points in the direction of it's an ARG.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't worry, it's just a bunch
Neither
of
do I.
shit.
There's one
It's just a
something.
bunch of shit.
There's one thing I wanted to talk about, and this was a scrapped idea I had, but I decided against because I was worried that it would be a rather bad idea. But have any of you heard of worlds.com?
World-
Yes.
Not yet.
Yes,
okay.
No,
actually.
I haven't.
Wait, what?
I watched the entire video.
Same. If you don't know, worlds.com is a dead MMO, but the servers are still up, and there's two people who own, and there's two people that are basically claim to the game's relevancy. A dude called Nexialis, and some other dude whose name I forgot, it's a J name, who runs a fucking porn collection on there.
Yeah, he like basically holds pictures of like anyone who enters his world.
But
Are you kidding me?
no. But Nexialis was one I was interested in because obviously it's a very bad idea to find the fucking porn ring.
Yeah.
But Nexialis was the one I was interested in because
Because he was apparently like this weird cult leader.
yeah,
Is
he's
that
like
the next movie where it's like the cult in an MMO?
yes,
Yeah.
Ah,
I fucking loved that video like ages ago.
yeah.
I haven't watched it yet.
My fucking flight responses. To
But it's like
Yeah, I haven't gone to I haven't gone to watching that yet.
but essentially Nexialis is like said to be a cult leader who runs a cult in this MMO. Well, the more realistic explanation is sort of that he's just a dude scaring people. So I was one day, after watching that video, going to suggest, what if we played Worlds.com? I decided against it because I felt it would be a bad idea, but finding
I'd be
Nexialis,
up for that.
yeah, finding Nexialis would be very fun. As long as we just stay away from the weird fucking porn ring, we should be good.
Honestly,
pretty much.
I'd be up for just doing that for.
This thing is right next to Alice. He's a shit poster. He's not actually like this fucking cult leader.
He's
Be sure.
well, I mean,
Because
I
we have
mean-
interviews.
Yeah.
and let's say that he is some weird cult leader, right? We just don't join his cult. We talk to him for a day and never come back.
I mean, like, okay, if he is some like strange cult leader or something, just like talk to him. Like, there's no real saying that you have to like join his cult at all.
Joining his cult would be interesting though, because he sends you shit that sounds like animals being burned alive. That'd be cool.
That sounds aesthetic.
Every. But fuck. What was our next topic?
We had other topics.
We sort of
yeah.
we sort of ran the X train a bit too much.
Oh yeah, fucking Sikorsky and Kiri have to also talk about how they've been holding up during quarantine as well. Well, fuck.
Yeah.
So that's how Sikorsky.
Yes,
Well-
of course. Yeah.
I'll tell you, it basically sucks because like all my classes are now online, and so it's like, oh, you're home, and which is fine and good, but then all your professors are like, well, you're not doing anything at home, so I'm gonna have more homework, and it's just like, are you fucking kidding me? Or like, I don't know if it's that or if it just feels like that, like because I'm home, and so like my mental state is like, oh, you're home, that means you get to relax, and so like my brain's like, oh, that means I don't want to do any work, and so like I don't do my homework, and then I'm like,
Sorry, continue.
no, yeah, I was just gonna say like, I'm like, holy shit, yeah, it's stressful sometimes, and I don't want to study because I'm home, but I have to study, so it's like, it's a pain in the ass.
For me, it's like, I always feel like I'm missing something that I've done, but I don't feel like continuing
Dude,
at all.
me
Oh,
too.
yeah. I've actually forgotten about an assignment. I was like, okay, I'll do this today. And I completely forgot until like the weekend or something. And it was like painstakingly late in the assignment.
I did that too once.
No, that turns out right. I have over 72 overdue assignments on a website I forgot existed.
What?
You heard me.
Okay, I hate how like some schools are going to like fucking IXL, if any of you know what that is, or like whatever other learning site they make.
Yeah.
And it's like, yes, I expect my students to do X, Y, and Z, but I won't tell them. And I'll just assume that they know exactly to look there.
Dude, I have a professor who never tells us when the homework's due. Like he's like, okay, here's this homework. I uploaded it to the website, and we're all like, okay, cool. When's it due? And he's like, I don't know, Wednesday, Friday maybe.
What is it so funny?
He's like, I don't know, Wednesday, Friday, and then we look on the website. The website says Monday of next week, and we're like, okay, which one is it then? It's so annoying. Oh my god, and that same professor is the one who he's used to lecturing from like the board, so he'll like write on the board usually when we're in class. But now we're online, so what he does is he has one of those document like cameras, and he just sort of goes through his notes with the document camera, but since he doesn't have to write anything down, he just goes really fast. And so it's like I feel like I'm running a marathon every time he goes through some notes, because I'm trying to write everything he's going through down, but he just moves on so fast.
Hold on, I need to get a GIF that's like the I'll put it in general, but
Oh god, it sucks.
I need to get the
I
There
feel
we
bad
go.
For you.
There we
Oh
go.
Jesus.
I basically have Sikorsky. Sikorsky, is that basically you during notes?
Yeah, that's me, but instead of like with a keyboard, it's with a pen or a pencil and paper. So I'm trying to write everything down.
Looking at
Yeah,
that,
like-
I hate how the fingers are morphed, since there's no way that would look like a finger.
I imagine that Sikorsky has secretly attached like 4 extra arms to himself so he can write on like 3 different clipboards at once, just so that he can get all the notes.
Yeah, exactly. And like inside, he's like plugged himself like Matrix style into like the computer just so he can absorb the information faster. But instead of the eyes, no, he's going directly into your brain.
Oh man, and then, God, the other day, or it was like a couple weeks ago, I had an exam in one of my classes, and so like, it's bullshit, right? Like you can't have an exam, like, and not meet up in person. That's just really hard to do. So, so like what it is like what he does is he sends us an email with the exam attached to it at 9 o'clock. Then we technically have an hour to do the exam, and then we have 30 minutes to scan in the exam and send it back to him as a PDF. Well, the last exam I took, I finished the exam at like 10:01. So technically we have an hour and 30 minutes to do the exam, because if we can scan in the document in like 5 minutes, then you can work up until 10:25. And then scan in the document and send it to him as long as you send it before 10:30. Well, I finished the exam at like 10 something. I think I got it done like around 10 like 05 or something like that. So I was like, I think there was one question where I was like, I'm not sure about this. So I just left it blank. And so like I scanned in my answers, and then emailed the scan to myself because it's like a phone scanner thing. So I have to email it to my school account so I can download it to my computer, rename it, and then send it to my professor. So I sent the thing to him, and then I was like, alright, well now I'm done. I'm gonna go eat something. I went downstairs to go make some food. And then like at 11 something, I get an email from my professor that says, "Hello, Sikorsky. I just now got your exam." And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Do you have any proof that you sent it to me before 10:30? Because the due date was at 10:30." And I'm like, "I swear I scanned it in at 10 or at like 10:05 or something." So I looked in my email. I sent it at 10 at like 10:10 or something like that, and he just didn't get it until like 11:45. It was ridiculous. Or not 11:45, like 11 o'clock. It was ridiculous.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
My heart like dropped. I was like, getting an email that says I did not get your exam until this time is just like it made my heart race. I thought I was gonna die. Now, fortunately, I was able to take a screenshot of the time that I sent it, and he was like, "Okay, yeah, okay, I'll accept it then." 'Cause I understand that people's internet don't work at certain times.
For me, my school came I think my district in general canceled exams and shit like that. Like like the fucking
Yeah.
end of course examination.
Yeah.
They canceled that, and I'm going to be doing it next year.
Ooh.
Oh boy, this is going to be fun. And big problem with that, right? There's a possibility, because I read this article and shit. There was a possibility that it might extend further. Like this whole quarantine thing might extend further into God knows how long.
You only have like 19 technical days of school left. And considering how quarantine's gone for Illinois so far,
Holy shit! Yeah, next month is June.
yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
I didn't
Our
notice that.
school ends in like May 29th.
Dude, mine ends on like June 4th.
Jesus. Yeah, like based on how quarantine is going so far, I would bet on it lasting.
The thing is, right? I'm still trying to adjust to like this whole fucking new setting of virtual classes.
Yeah.
It's not really something I've done much before, if at all. Ever.
I think we've had ours for Sikorsky, but Gandhi,
Yes.
what has your quarantine been like?
It's finally my time.
Yeah.
It's finally your time. We've just been getting derailed a lot.
Well, it's really quite simple what I've been doing. Since I've just been chilling at home. I've been I've just been playing games, watching anime.
Gandhi be like, "Good evening, Twitter. It's your boy Gandhi." And about 30 to 45 minutes ago, I beat the fuck out of my dick so goddamn hard that I can no longer feel my left leg. My left leg has went completely numb.
Also, by the way, I forgot to tell you, Sind has fucking Brody from Your Mama on his friends list.
Yeah, he does.
And also Yandere Dev as well.
Cindy is a madman.
Oh, actually, Ken,
I hate him.
I need to post a video in the Discord server for this. So can you just send me the Big Chungus video that the dude made real quick?
What?
Wait,
No.
what?
No. No.
What Big Chungus video?
Nothing.
You know which one.
So
No,
can you
I
send me
don't.
to
I
that
don't
in
think I
DMs real
do.
You do. You
Can you
just don't remember.
DM
send
it
that
to
to
me.
me in
I want to
DMs real quick?
remember.
Fucking have to find fucking jackets, fucking shit. Because you're the person who sent it to me at first. Okay, you're going to die from this.
Good.
Yeah,
What a-
I'm gonna post it in the hashtag stuff channel.
Oh god.
Thank you for this. Thank you, Cannon. Your contribution to humanity will be noted.
Yeah.
Well, no way. I know this one. Yeah.
I fucking hate how it claps.
Yeah.
I think
the full video is fucking worse. Trust me. Because then it involves Winnie the Pooh.
I'm scared. I'm fucking scared.
I'm not
And,
watching that.
Fucking
Watch
Winnie
it.
I'm not watching that.
I just fucking hate how their cheeks clap.
I hate how the cheeks clap, and it's why is the audio quality so good? What is with that pose?
No, why the fuck is the animation so strangely
I'm so
good?
glad
Oh,
that everyone watching this video will not get it to see this, and they'll just have to like wonder what we're talking about.
No, Sikorsky, can you find some way to record and put it on the video?
no, they have to put it at fucking like age restricted, and that's bad.
Oh yeah, true.
we barely get views to begin with.
Yeah. If anyone wants to see it, I don't recommend doing it. Although Donkey and like everyone here probably has it burned into their mind by seeing it once. Kill me, please.
I'll post the link to the video in the comment section of this.
Oh,
Chongus,
God.
chongus, chongus.
Big Chungus.
I hate the video so
Big
much.
Chungus.
It's so
Chungus, Chungus, Chungus. Why is it?
I want to know how long ago that was made. What?
It was
How
recent.
long?
It's
I
recent.
don't-
It was like
I
the
hate-
video. It was like the most recent video
Oh,
or some shit.
Jesus.
I want to.
I swear.
Do you have a
I
problem
s-
with this video, Sikorsky?
I do have a very big problem with that video.
I don't understand. It's just a video about Big Chungus.
I don't. I hate how the animation is so smooth.
You're right. It is really like it's like
I
really
hate
well
how
animated.
Professional it looks. I hate the fact that they put effort into making that. Like, they put effort
Somebody
into
thought
sound
this would be a good
design.
idea.
Yes, and I want to stone that person.
Somebody took presumably months to animate that, by the way.
Yeah, I'm wondering how much it cost. Since animation's pretty expensive.
I don't know. Well, I mean, it's not terrible. Like, I just, I, I've seen animations, like, people do animations for fun, and that they're not, like, they're, like, 10 times better than that, and they do them in, like, a week or two. But still, like,
This is a
Yeah.
good animation.
Yeah, it's good animation, and I hate it. So, guys, are we gonna talk about
Vividly, they
Profim?
cheeks clap.
Lysenko?
Lysenko. We all love Lysenko.
Yes.
Lysenkoism is a very intelligent form of science.
wait, is that
Yeah.
that guy from TNO
Yes.
Yes.
and
yeah,
from
he's got-
Magnitogorsk?
He was a
Yeah.
he was
yeah,
a
he's the
real
guy from
person.
TNO.
He was a real person, and he was in charge. He was in charge of the Soviet Union's like agricultural science or whatever, and he got like a bunch of fucking actual geneticists shot for opposing him, and and he genuinely believed his shit like he could paint a tree orange, and the seeds would make it grow orange.
Yeah, exactly. He also believed that like that how a plant operated was like it wasn't based on like genetics or whatever. No. It was completely based around its environment. No.
Yeah, he believed, right? If you grew a fucking tree in Siberia, the tree would adapt like fucking. You know.
Instantly, like it would just.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
just grow in
Dude, you go into
Siberia.
like a Siberia tree.
Yeah.
And it
He
would look
basically
perfect.
believed in like weird like Darwinism.
Yeah, it's basically
Yeah.
he believed in the classical theory of evolution, but for plants.
Yeah. He also believed that in order to milk a cow, there was no other process required than just to treat it nice.
I mean, that blanket term, like, how to, you just treat it well, is kind of right, yet also wrong at the same time. Because, you have to treat a cow a certain way to, like, fucking get out the maximum amount of fucking milk.
It's the big milkies.
Some people want small mommy cheese, small milkies. Not here in America.
Shut the fuck up, Sikorsky.
Sikorsky, finish the statement.
I think I have
Come
that
on,
GIF.
Sikorsky.
I think I have it downloaded somewhere.
I
Can
fucking
you
love
put
that
that-
video.
I love it, and I need it, and
It's such a shocking new stance from Peter
I
Buttigieg.
know it. I can say it from. Okay.
I
I'm gonna
need
say
I
it
need
all.
to get that video so I can post it in like some way.
He's about to say.
Everyone shut up. Carrie is going to educate us.
In America, some people want small mommy GF with small milky, but in America, we need to make sure the tent is big enough for everyone, including people who want in biggie milky and penis. My God, I need that. My God.
I couldn't. I thought I had like an MP4 of it saved, but I don't. I have the YouTube link though.
So, can I just say, can we please just have the fucking federal election already? God damn.
No, we are going to
Dude.
extend that binge.
No, thing is, right?
I have no idea if this is
literally
gonna play
no
the
other
audio into the video. Hold on.
I doubt it will unless you put your headsets
Did I
or
play the
whatever
music?
you're using.
Actually, I'm doing audio output capture from Discord, so it probably will. Never
Yeah,
mind.
fucking hell. Like, dude, there's literally like,
Dumpster, what did you pose?
yeah, there's quite literally like no other fucking candidates anymore. God damn. Just have the federal election already.
Shut up! No, we're gonna extend it.
No.
So,
In America, some people want small mommy GF with small milky.
Lauren, what do you mean? What did I post?
Joe
What?
Biden. Joe
In-
Biden.
I'm just posting very wholesome stuff about Burger King employees. There's nothing
Yeah.
spooky to it at all.
Oh my god, that's such a wholesome monkey video.
Oh yeah, but can we share Dumpster's secret side?
Oh, I have a secret side of him that he never lets us see.
Exactly. Oh
Turkey.
yeah, Turkey man.
Oh,
Okay,
this
so this is our
video.
next topic. Yeah,
Yes.
next topic. How do you guys feel about Turkey?
I think that's a very great country, and I'm getting sick of the
Turkey.
Armenians who grieve over a perfectly normal day in 1917.
Okay, Roach.
But yeah, how do you guys feel about the fucking turkey guy on TikTok?
I don't even
I love
know.
him for the memes.
He's
Yeah,
funny.
I love his memes, but I can't understand what he's saying or who he is.
He's funny.
And-
I mean,
He's,
you can tell
Yeah.
at some points when he's just shouting like turkey, 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 turkey.
Yeah, it's like he's like moving his hand, and he's like, I remember the one where he like threw Corona and like a Corona beer, and he pulled out like 2 boxes of Turkish delight and was like shouting turkey, 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 turkey or something.
You're like, god damn.
like, he's funny, and it's very fun to turkey post.
It's like,
Whenever,
what is he? What is he? I fear him.
honestly, like, what would you do if you posted something about the Armenian genocide, saying, "My heart goes out to all the Armenians who were killed in the Armenian genocide," and you just hear a knock on your door, you check your window, and you see fucking him.
Pasha himself, back from the
No.
grave.
Dude. Literally, I will just collapse and beg for his forgiveness.
Yeah, because like you're not gonna wrestle that dude to the ground.
Yeah.
Quite literally, dude, that is like the only solution you can really do. Like, just fucking get on your knees and beg for his forgiveness.
This is why I am a dedicated Turkish nationalist. So that way I never have this man come to my door and yell at me for posting about the Armenian genocide.
Then like hope his fucking stand isn't come out at a Turk so he can beat you to death as well.
Yeah, dude. No, dude. So if that guy just appeared after like, in all honesty, all my heart goes out to the 1.5 million Armenians who died during the Armenian genocide, and he just like appears behind you, like teleports behind you, with like the spirits of Enver Pasha and MK Ataturk, like behind him.
Like, dude,
What
the
do you
fuck are you doing? A fucking
Oh
joke.
man,
Honestly.
that reminds me of this fucking meme from the Kaiserreich RP. What a good meme.
I
Is
was
it?
not even involved in the Kaiserreich RP at all. I didn't even know you guys existed.
Yeah, you're the new guard.
Yes. Or relatively new, like Dark Millennium new.
You get it, like new guard.
Yes.
Just like Dumpster is the pee pee poo poo guard.
Dude,
No,
got
no,
him.
no, no. No, I'm pretty sure or no, I would. No, actually, no. No, that's not my realm to say anything. That's Gandhi to say things about you.
Oh, do you have those memes? Do you have that meme from the KRP?
What about what?
Oh, you said you had a meme from there.
Oh no, it was a thing that happened, and I called it a meme because it was a meme. We had this guy that everyone like really hated, and like he was
It sounds
playing.
familiar.
He was playing as the Ottoman Empire, and
Mhm.
he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna justify on Armenia because we were like allowed him do it, because like the rules technically allowed him to do that, but like we didn't want him to do that because we were still supposed to have the Cairo Pact declare war on him, and he was like, "Oh, I'm justifying on Armenia," and everyone was like, no, you're not justifying on Armenia because that would be really bad thing for the Ottoman Empire to do. Like, really bad thing for the Ottoman Empire to do. So, like, every nation in the world that was player controlled sent volunteers to Armenia. Like, you
What?
had Canada, the Commune of France, Germany, Ukraine, the Saudi Arabia. Everyone was sending units to Armenia, and Armenia
One
kicked the
rebel.
Ottoman Empire's ass. It was so
What?
good.
Rebel.
You're
Alright,
fucking
so
kidding, right?
alright, so I'm just gonna post something from another server I'm in.
Dude, you have to be fucking kidding, right? You're kidding, right?
What?
This
But
can't
yeah.
happen. Like fucking, fucking
Everyone sends reinforcements to Armenia
the
just to kill
multinational
the
force to
Ottomans.
Armenia.
Well, we were like, dude, I was playing as Saudi Arabia at the time, and I was pissed about it because there's no way Saudi Arabia, or not Saudi Arabia, there's no way the Ottoman Empire would have been stable enough at that exact moment to justify a war goal on Armenia, because like they would have like collapsed, and uh, and and I was just like, no, this is BS, and so I went to Huey and I was like, "Can you like put a stop to this?" And he's like, "Well, he's not technically breaking any rules." And I'm like, "Well, then I think we should change the rules." And he was like, "Well, I don't want to do that." So he just urged everyone to send volunteers to Armenia as a way around it because that was a perfectly legal thing for him to do.
What?
Oh my, you're fucking kidding.
Also, whatever fucking happened to like the very old Huey? That was like the fucking, and then became like this Australasian guy.
The Austria guy who was like unironically from Austria, I don't know.
Like the really old Huey Long. Like
I
the
know the
first
really
one.
old Huey Long. I remember him, but I
Yeah,
literally I think I joined when he was starting to become inactive.
yeah, because dude, I remember like 2 years ago, he just told me, just my last message to him was him telling me to fuck off. You know.
Yeah, but that's not
Nice.
uncommon. That was not very uncommon thing for the old guard with you, Donkey. I'm sorry to say.
No. I know. I don't really care about the old guard anymore. But like I'm saying, my last message to him was like 2 years ago. When he just told me to fuck off and he blocked me. I never heard a peep out of him again, even from like other people.
I'm
know.
pretty sure he
Huh.
dropped off. I don't think he was close with the old guard either. Anyways,
But like he's gone.
Mm.
I haven't seen him like ever since, and I don't think anyone else has.
I don't care. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care.
No, still, it's a funny occurrence.
I mean, I am curious, but like,
Curiosity.
it's
of
not
mine.
that he's probably just doing his own thing. It's not, that big of a deal.
It's like a weird curiosity, man. Like, what the fuck happened to this nigga?
Oof.
Yeah.
God, What a time. What a time.
It was.
Oh well. I remember I accidentally joined. That was great. It was just like an accident of me joining.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I saw all the accounts being retweeted by the Kaiserreich Twitter, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool. I want to do that."
Yeah, I mean, dude, that was the exact same story. Quite literally. I saw all the cool accounts.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I want to be in that, and then Marion, who was playing as, who was she playing as? She was playing as Rosa Luxemburg at the time. Messaged me and was like, "Do you even know what the hell's going on?" And I'm like, "No." She was like, "Here's a Discord server invite," and I was like, "Okay, hold on. I have to create my Discord account because I've never done that."
Hey, that sounds like just like me when I made Edward.
Yeah, to be honest, because you have to remember, it like began as like shit posting on Twitter. It was never like this centralized thing.
I never knew the origin story of the Kaiserreich RP.
Dude, me neither. Neither does Wit, even though he was in the ERP longer than both of us.
Who was the first person to make it? Carol? Was Carol the first person to make the server?
No,
Carol?
No, Diddley made the first server.
Question: who is Carol?
So it's
He was the Romanian guy. He was this Romanian guy who was like, "I'm making another account," and it was some other Romanian person, and we were just like, "Do you think you've had enough of Romanian people?"
Yeah.
Enough
You're like a
Romanian.
You're like a Romanian fetish.
Okay.
But yeah, fucking like, I just remember it started the shit posting on Twitter, and that was really it. Eventually, there was a Discord server made, and it just became what it became.
And then, and thus began a 3-year arc in which Sikorsky developed depression.
Yeah.
And also the birth of Donkeycast and all that great shit.
Oh god.
Yeah. In this case, whenever I'm in like a VC and Donkeycast or whatever, and someone brings up the Kaiserreich RP, it's a combination of tune in excitedly to learn about what happened, and then also be utterly confused because I know jack diddly shit about what's happening.
Yeah.
Were you even involved at all, like,
He
Warmine?
was not. He was not.
I
He's
didn't
like the
even
newest.
know Donkeycast existed.
Yeah, he's like the newest generation of niggas we have.
Like the newest, permanent person in Donkeycast.
Yeah, he's like. Yeah, he's one of the newer people that are actually fucking active.
Yeah.
Cool guy.
I share
Yeah,
that
the community
sentiment.
could be. Yeah, community dumpster.
I share that sentiment, Warmind. However, I did actually learn a bit more because I discovered that the Kaiserreich roleplay made a wiki, and I read
really?
and I read about it, and so it was filled in on a lot of events by it.
Dude, that's a dead ass wiki. It has not
Yes.
been.
Yeah.
Dead ass wiki, bro.
That wiki's old, I'm pretty sure, like from the really old server.
Yeah.
It is.
Before I was even involved.
My
No,
favorite.
you were in there by the time.
Well, I know I was in the server, but I wasn't involved at all for like the like German Civil War and stuff like that.
Yeah, you were not there for the greatest event in the RP to ever occur.
Oh yeah, I was about to say that was my favorite article reading about. Just reading it was fucking beautiful.
Wait, what?
Basically, I got bored one day and was like, how can I shake things up? Oh yeah, I'm gonna have an absolute monarchy in Germany now via violent military coup.
Yeah, I think you said about this. I was just busy playing like Man of War or something.
I then allied with the bootleg Nazis.
Yeah,
and
like the
Germany into civil war.
Yeah, it's like I remember it was like the SKS or whatever, or something with S. And yeah, you marched on the fucking Reichstag.
Proudest moment, and we would have won as well.
Unfortunately, it was voided, and you were forced to give up Kaiser Wilhelm II.
Yes. Also, reminder that I was also eternally banned, yet also not banned.
How does this magic work?
How?
Donkey Ming's March on the Reichstag. Donkey Ming's March
Hmm.
on the Reichstag was an event that happened on July 30th, 2017. The event happened when Donkey Ming, at the time playing as Wilhelm II, marched on the Reichstag and sided with the national populace. The event led to another event known by many names, but primarily known as the Great Clusterfuck or the German Civil War, which caused a major retcon, the first great retcon, causing the entire RP to reset. And then the attached picture is, "I'm sorry at Second Reich, but I declare a march on the Reichstag. All troops loyal to me will fight for me."
Yeah, I was not very good at writing back then, as you could see.
It was.
So can someone link the wiki page so I can read this? So I can look at it?
That's literally all the wiki page says about it, but I'll link it anyways.
But yeah, I was not very good at writing back then
Understandable.
at all.
Guys, the Reich RP wiki.
I also realized that you guys missed out on like all the Congress antics that we did.
Yeah, I was fucking obliterated permanently.
Wait, what?
Yeah, by then I was obliterated permanently from the RP.
Yeah,
Because
they.
eventually, people got sick of me. You know?
Yeah, one thing
I
I
don't even
noted
remember
through
what you did to
conversation.
get banned.
One thing
I
I
did, look, at the time, I did nothing. I did nothing at all. I just woke up to get banned.
One thing I've noticed through conversations with people who were in the Kaiserreich roleplay and reading the wiki itself is that every single admin in that roleplay had like some blind hate boner for canon, and they were like fucking fueled by their sheer hatred for one man for no reason.
Oh, bro, I don't think you understand. It's because they realized he was literally the Giga Chad model.
We had one run where the American Union State won, and then somebody took over as William Dudley Pelley.
Really?
Oh,
That was a good meme run.
The
And
American Kingdom of the Socialist Kingdom of God.
Cause I was playing
That is
as
the name.
I was playing as Charles Lindbergh that run,
Mhm.
and like, oh my god, I wrote this like huge thing out that I still have on my computer. It's supposed to be okay. I'll post it. I'll post
Okay.
it, but the thing is
Got
that it's really, really long. So like, I'll try to post like sections at a time.
Yeah, so we can just read through it and laugh.
But yeah, dude, I think what got me permanently destroyed was like Ram Ranch.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Are you saying that
Because it
Ram
was-
Ranch,
Yes.
the recent Ram Ranch memeing, it wasn't like a new thing that you discovered and decided to meme. It was
Oh,
like a
no, no.
revitalization of an ancient meme.
Yeah, because thing is, right? Apparently that counted as like fucking me harassing people.
fuck.
I literally woke up to see Gorig and Miriam message me and saying, "Yeah, bro, you're banned due to harassment."
What did you do? Did you just DM someone 18 naked cowboys in the showers
no.
of Ram Ranch?
It was the shitposting channel. I
What?
posted Ram Ranch in the shitposting channel.
And you were banned for harassment because you posted it in the shit posting channel.
Fuck,
And I never looked to get back in.
like, nice. I haven't fucking worn shorter socks in so long. It feels weird.
But yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, that just sounds like a meme, dude.
But yeah, basically I was eternally banned, yet also not banned, because they had throughout the entire old server, there was a poll that was still pinned that said, "Should we ban Donkey Ming?" And it was and the the yes result won. But I was still there.
Wait a minute. Question. So does the server still exist?
No, it's deleted.
Oh,
The old server was deleted.
okay.
Yeah, I had Forbeck message what's his name, Carol, to delete the server.
Uh,
Yeah, I fucking love that meme, bro.
huh. Interesting. That's a lot of stuff, Sikorsky. How long did that take you to write?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think it took me a couple of days.
Jesus.
But yeah,
Was it-
basically, I was playing as
Sorry.
Charles Lindbergh. He made Pelly made me his vice executive, and then I just went around the country trying to do you eugenics.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it
Huh.
was PR.
And then I remember the Third International and the co-prosperity sphere ended up in a Cold War and collectively invaded the United States.
What?
And in the process, while we were losing the war, Charles Lindbergh flew down south into Brazil and then into Zuidwest Africa, which is one of the states that pops out of Middle Africa after it explodes, and was hiding out there for a couple of years before British special agents found him, captured him, and then forced him to stay in like a cabin in the woods in an unspecified location so that he didn't know where he was.
What?
Like they let him live outside of prison so long as he let like basically people come to talk to him about how terrible how terrible Pelly's regime was. And this is this is a transcript between one of those reporters and Lindbergh.
Well, what happened to Billy? I assume he got shot.
Uh, I think Pelly. I don't remember if Pelly was executed or if he killed himself or what happened.
Oh, because I thought of a fucking funnier thing in my head.
He had like one of those. He had basically did what Hitler did, but with like St. Louis instead of Berlin. Like he was hiding in a a bunker, or yeah, it was like a bunker underneath St. Louis, basically.
Oh, because I thought of a fucking funnier meme where he literally fled to Canada to like the fucking hellhole parts, and no one ever heard of him again. So he became like fucking Daryl Langer, where no one knows what the fuck happened to him. Oh man. But yeah. Fuck. Okay, what's the other topic?
It was Turkey.
Turkey. No, it wasn't even that.
Uh,
Oh, Fallout 76 is now on Steam.
Wastelanders. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm watching Oxhorn's video series on the thing. It's
I don't
actually
care
not that
about
bad.
Fallout 76.
Oh no, never mind.
Continue, Warmind.
Yeah, so for Fallout 76 Wastelanders, I'm watching Oxhorn's video series on the thing, and it doesn't seem that bad. Like, surprisingly.
Oh, so you know who's back?
Oh,
Leafy's back.
oh yeah! He's back and he's black.
Yeah, and he has a new Twitter as well.
Yes, I have it
At Leafy
followed.
Rolls.
Me too. I'm following it as well.
Do we stand Leafy on this podcast?
Yes.
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 All the
No.
Leafy clones couldn't surf for shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like I'm glad to see Leafy come back, even if it is just, short shit posts where he mocks people. It's still very nice to have him back.
Yeah. Because
I
he
mean-
clearly didn't want to do YouTube like seriously ever again.
Yeah.
See, I mean, okay, so okay, shit, what am I fucking thinking? Right. Yeah, so, based mainly on, like, his most recent video, I bet you, like, I don't think he's taking YouTube seriously. Like, he
Yeah,
knows he's
obviously.
gonna get some money from it, but he was mainly
None of
getting
his
it.
shit's monetized. None of his shit is
Oh.
monetized.
Well,
Every single video of his is demonetized.
yeah, I know, but I believe you can still get money via, like, it's like $1 per, like, every 1,000 views or something.
I'm not sure, but like I remember like he said in an interview, like every single video, copyright claim, fucking copyright claim, demonetize, demonetize, demonetize. Every single one of his videos.
Yeah, his videos kept getting like fucking obliterated, so he just quit because it wasn't really a
Yeah.
profitable venture.
Yeah, not anymore. But, I mean, he seems to be doing it just like take the piss out of like anyone on there who he wants to, really.
Yeah.
Which is which is reasonable.
Yeah. I liked his video on H3.
Yes, yeah. I sort of like the Keemstar video because it's in the same style as the more recent ones of fucking it's of a literally just give shit. What am I thinking?
Basically, he just said, "Give
It's like
Keemstar a break." God damn.
yeah. Yeah, it was like that, but I like his new idea. I like his new style of just put clips together and then give like a few words of commentary at the end. And in total it's like bite-sized actual commentary that doesn't take like 30 minutes of some guy going through like a Twitter DMs and like and like how many black people he's shot and raped in his life or whatever.
Yeah, basically.
It's like, god damn, I don't want to hear about that.
And ironically, I kind of like old Keemstar, even though I was never around to actually watch his shit. God damn, that shit's kind of funny.
Yeah. If I'm going to be honest, I'm really getting tired of H3. He's like at this point, he's best comparable to a bitter old man clinging to his last bit of life. He's a channel who lost its spark, and he's now clinging to relevancy and screaming at people and screwing at people for whatever justification he can. He goes on and on about how people are mad at iDubbbz when I've seen more people upset and when I've seen less people upset at iDubbbz in over 1,000 tweets than I have him mad at people who don't like iDubbbz in a single video.
Yeah, dude, like H3 has fallen so far
Yeah, fucking.
from what he
never
was
really watched them.
initially.
I never watched them to begin with because I always
Yeah,
found his
same.
videos kind of dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get you.
I want
Yeah.
I
Um,
watched Vape Nation and like one of his videos on like fucking feminism or some shit.
Yeah.
I've never really watched H3 to begin with or otherwise. All I knew about him was that oh he was a funny internet man. And then
He was part of like the circle of internet funny people.
yeah, exactly. It was like the circle of internet funny people who if you fuck around with
See, no, the problem with their content now, the problem with their content now is that like.
Please let me finish real quick.
Oh, sorry.
He was like one of the people who if you did anything was like a fuck around and find out kind of deal. But now he's just turned into like a I'm not mad, you are, and it's just infinitely funny. But yeah, Sikorsky, you can say what you want now.
Yeah, sorry about that. Like his content before was like, oh, I get together with iDubbbz and then we throw knives at each other for funny clicky or funny moments, and now it's just like, okay, I'm gonna sit in front of this camera and talk about how shitty the world is. Isn't this funny, guys? Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. I made fun.
Focus on his podcast.
Yeah, his podcast isn't even that good anyway. Everyone watch like
I don't watch. I don't listen to listen/watch podcasts ever anymore.
Yeah,
at all.
This one, bro.
Not even ours.
Why would I when I'm living through the moment right now?
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Sikorsky, but we're going to have to terminate your life. You don't actually
Well-
watch this
Well,
episode.
boys,
Our voice
I'm gonna
sucks.
be honest. I kind of forgot that we were doing a podcast for a second here.
Yeah, like we were just talking about
It
like
does
random
feel,
KR
it
shit.
does feel like just it's semi-guided voice call.
I'm gonna be honest. I've only finished like less than 3 Donkeycast episodes since it's like I'm not very since I lived through the moment.
Yeah.
You don't really need to watch it if you spoke it.
Yeah.
But I did actually watch half of I think it was episode 12. I managed to watch like half of that, and it's the one where the footage is just Fortnite dancing Sans.
Yeah. Because we couldn't post the
might
actual
see-
video due to paranoia about someone.
See, I
Yeah.
might actually watch this just to see how my mic, if anything, because of Mike. Like, if anything, I just want to see how my mic like transfers over. That's really it.
Every
'Cause-
episode that Diddley records is just like I can't watch it because it's like he has the audio settings really weird and like I can barely hear anything ever.
I
I mean,
just
the
still
last
miss,
one
I
that you
still miss
recorded
episode
actually worked well.
I mean, the Dawn of War episode actually had decent audio quality.
I haven't.
I miss,
I didn't watch it though. I have notifications turned on for the channel. I don't get them and I don't know why.
I missed the first episode.
God, the first episode is like you guys were like, "Oh, watch this," and I was like trying to like listen, but I couldn't hear anything, and I'm like, "Okay, all right, thanks,
It
guys."
was like that was like our most viewed episode, but like had to be taken down.
I'm
So I
gonna
had
be honest.
written it.
What?
Yeah.
Why did it get taken down?
Sorry.
Was it because of?
Paranoia.
Okay.
Yeah, we had to take down some of our videos due to paranoia that we won't get into.
I mean, like, I don't think I really care enough. I don't think you really care enough to go spill the whole history of Donkey Stand to like a one-time guest or fill in for whenever Diddley isn't here.
Probably just a private matter. That's about it. It's a private matter.
Yeah, it's a
Ah.
private matter.
It's not our place to
Okay.
talk about it.
Makes sense.
But, nothing we can really do about it.
I will say though, of all the episodes that are actually up on the channel, I'd say that that I actually was there for, since I always like to see how the stuff we record turns out, like because it's fun to record them, but another thing, I like to see how it turns out. And I will say that the best one was probably our Dawn of War episode. It sort of shows that our quality has increased.
It's a bit.
So you be saying we was kangs and shit.
I kind of like the one. I kind of like the ones where it just like kind of falls apart and it's just clearly just us having fun.
Funnily enough, nothing has actually fallen apart yet.
You know, the fun with the fucking hoteps
Yeah.
and the one we're just begin rambling on about like God knows what.
Honestly, I mean, for this one, it seems to have remained rather structured.
The best part is this isn't even structured at all. We're just pulling out topics out
We
of our
didn't.
fucking
Yeah, we
asses.
didn't have a topic list for this one.
Dude,
And yet it's the
bro,
most orderly episode we have.
Yes.
I mean, like, it's fucking. This is literally just a donkey staying in VC, gosh. Except, like, this is literally just a donkey staying in VC call, except slightly more organized because we don't have like Sind or SWI dropping in here.
Oh,
They're
remember
gonna,
that
like,
Cindy used to be
when-
part of our. Just remember that fucking Cindy used to be part of the original cast.
The man behind the slaughter.
Also, yeah, Sikorsky, on the topic of Sind, why do you hate him? Why do you not like him? Then again, I don't know, like, anything about him other
Because
than...
I hate getting pings at 3 in the morning asking me if I like random BS, and I'm just like, I don't. That's why I blocked him, because he kept pinging me and being like, he would ask me these stupid garbage questions. So I just saw the image.
I remember I once had a spam war in our DMs. He kept on posting like like that Hero Brian thing. I think it was
Yeah.
that like was killing PCs because of how all the text in that.
Oh, the
And I
what
just
the well, I don't even remember what it was.
It was like this
Was it-
Herobrine thing. I had like an extremely long link, so it fucking like crashed Discord apps.
Yeah, and Dare. Take a look at the name of what I posted.
No, Donkey, please
What?
put put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. No, that's Homestuck. Put that away.
No, no, please.
Oh yeah, I remember you tried to get me to like fucking Homestuck, and I just kind of viewed like the first couple pages, then fell asleep. I forgot about it.
It's a good meme. They're still coming out with updates.
I like it. We're posting like bored.
Hmm. Wait a minute.
No, no.
No.
I need.
None of us are Discord admins, Sikorsky, I'm sorry.
Yeah, bro, Sikorsky. I don't think anyone here is a Discord admin.
Discord moms on their way to the DMs of an emotionally vulnerable 13-year-old boys in order to convince them to experiment with dressing in their sexuality.
I'm trying to find that one video where it's like G-Man talking to Gordon Freeman, and the caption's like, fucking Discord admins entering the VC at like 2 in the morning when no one's on, except like that one 13-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh god, I just looked at the pins. Oh god. Oh jeez. Oh
Oh
god.
no! You made
No.
Oh, no! No! Why would- I remember when that shit happened.
Let's not talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about that. And gladly the rest of the fucking server, the people who actually watch this shit don't have to see it.
I love these gifs.
Yo, I found a picture of a Discord admin.
God.
Only Chad to watch their that's what they use the bathroom can read.
Only Chad's.
This is fucking stupid.
Share for white people.
What?
Share for white people.
Just tears over.
Oh,
Oh no, it's the thick hair, right?
Oh no, cheer for white people.
Alright, well, I guess if we're just gonna resort to posting memes in chat, we should probably
Yeah,
end the recording.
No.
No, I think we have. Do we have anything else we can talk about?
No, unless you want to just end it with a shit posting fest and just allow our audience to see the horrific shit that's been posted here.
I mean, that's the point.
Yo, wait. Yo, are we gonna talk about Dumpster? Do you want to talk about the I Need a Hand Job cinematic universe?
Oh my god, yes. Okay. So
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So have you seen the infomercials for IneedAhandjob.com?
No?
Yes.
Okay, well,
Okay. Well, okay. It's basically, Dumpster, you can add on anything after I'm done. It's basically a product that's supposed to help you with gripping, right? Well, they named it a hand job, and in the commercials, they went with some obvious innuendos, right? And for a time, me and Dumpster weren't sure if this was an actual product with an unfortunate name and some out of context things, or if it was genuine. Well, then we found the Valentine's Day one.
Oh, the Valentine's Day one. I'm gonna post some quotes from the actual main infomercial.
Yeah,
Thing is from-
I'm gonna collect the
I know some of them.
As a matter of fact, we got some footage of a grandma getting a hand job by the
hand
beach.
job by the beach.
Check it out.
Guys, look at the video I found.
Oh god. Oh, the developer Naughty Dog has gone so woke. Everyone has to quit. Has quit over. That Last of Us so woke.
Thumbnail.
70% of development team has quit.
I wonder why.
Yeah, it wasn't the whole
So for all of your viewing pleasures, I posted the Valentine's Day commercial.
fucking Tyrone comes in there at the end.
Dude,
Well,
don't
fuck.
spoil.
also-
Dude, don't spoil it.
Dumpster. I don't think we paid attention to the title of it.
Valentine's
Oh,
Day
no.
hand job.
Official commercial.
Official commercial.
You
I
should
guess.
watch it.
Nigga Roan.
But yeah. Hasn't the whole plotline of The Last of Us 2 just been their attempt at politically shoehorning some message in?
Yeah, it is.
It's ma'am.
I
Remember
swear
that
to
one?
God. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it is.
I remember when it got leaked that the antagonist was a homophobic Christian cult, and that was leaked. Everyone did not like that, so they had to change the story.
Yeah, dude, it's like a Christian cult, and you play as like a tranny, and you kill the characters that we're all familiar with. A
It's like,
genuine hand job for just $4.95.
God damn.
it's like, this is why you don't put politics into something.
Yeah.
Politics should not be put in.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
My favorite fucking series has been ruined by a bunch of PC retards.
I miss Star Wars.
Bro, why didn't you post that for Curse Photo Friday? Yesterday. Dumb.
Curse Photo Friday? What?
On my server every Friday we have a contest called Cursed Photo Friday, where somebody's a judge and everyone gets to submit a picture, and whoever posts the most cursed photo wins, as selected by the judge, and then gets to be the judge for the next week.
No backsies. You've been owned, Warmind.
I said no you before you said no backsies.
No, because it's just a continuation of my statement, and thus you have been
Too
owned.
bad. Yes, but my messages came first. You okay, Negroid.
Well, yeah,
Okay,
I have footage of you.
Okay, well, guess what? Cannon continued his statement with no backsies, which meant now that we could have just replied to you with no backsies, which would have meant that your no you is completely invalid.
That's right, and guess what? I found footage of Warmind.
Oh God.
Why'd you post your twin brother?
Yeah, Donkey.
No, and you can't counter that because there's no backsies.
Donkey, I don't think you understand. That man is just you, and he's
No.
whiter than you too.
No,
It's not
Wonder
that.
why.
It's not that.
no.
Who
He's
changed the
actually
grayscale?
He's actually Sudanese, so he is whiter than Donkey.
No, he's from South Sudan.
All Sudanese people are whiter than Donkey. The census says so.
No, South Sudan. This doesn't count as white on the U.S. Census.
Yeah, he's from South Sudan.
He does not count as white in census.
Oh no, he's from.
The South Sudanese people are Nilotic, which is a different shade of black.
Finding they're whiter than Donkey.
Alright,
You're,
guys, please, I think we should end the
Don't
record
yeah,
now.
end the recording.
All right.
Yes. Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks
Bye.
everyone for
Bye.
watching
wow.
our piece of
Yeah.
shit video.
I don't know. Yeah. Well, I don't know why you're still watching this podcast. I'm sorry.
Yes. Yes.
to
Please.
to our 5
Um,
subscribers, I just want to say, why?
Why do you
don't
keep
leave
Why?
watching you?
To everyone who even watches this, and especially to anyone who watches it multiple times, go fuck yourself.
Wow, no.
No, don't do that. Don't fuck
Oh,
yourself.
Do,
That's
do
bad.
that. Unless
That's
you're
not
really
even
You do
possible.
that
you
every
can't
day.
fuck yourself.
But I'm just curious about why people,
Go
still
watch
watch
it.
this.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ending the recording now. Goodbye, everyone.
Alright.